Welcome to the Entrepreneurship Networking Program. Your host, Mwila Jonathan Mpuku, and tonight we'll be discussing one of the winners of the Zicta Innovation Challenge Competition 2022. As you know, Zicta is actually helping entrepreneurs in ICT to actually help improve businesses in different sectors of the economy. So I'll quickly just jump into and will come one of the winners and actually the first prize winner, Mr. Msakura Moyo. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations for actually scooping the first prize for your innovation. You know, as you have actually said, Zicta is actually very instrumental in improving ICTs and actually putting technology into business. As you know, last year we even had a theme called Innovation Through Technology at the last agriculture show. So quickly, obviously our viewers are curious. Briefly tell us about your project, the one that you actually scooped the prize.
Okay, thank you for having me. And so thank you for Zicta for the opportunity. So basically my innovation had to do with telemedicine, right? The ability for you to talk to a doctor from the comfort of your own home.
Okay.
Right. So as you are aware, most of the time, most people have to actually travel to the hospitals, see a doctor, because the long queues, people end up just doing self-medication, just go to the pharmacy, similar symptoms, and they get medicine that actually knowing the actual root cause. And so my innovation basically allows you to talk to a doctor from the comfort of your own. You're able to talk to, mental health also very important in the country right now. Able to talk to a therapist online as well. Able to also find the nearest hospitals, clinics around your area. So it's kind of a very diverse solution, and the platform of this is currently undergoing testing right now. It can be found on www.doconlet.com.
Okay.
So that is basically in a nutshell how the platform actually does work.
Ah, perfect. Okay, I can see it's a very actually sensitive and very actually innovative type of project. Yeah. What made you think of creating such a project?
So first of all, like I said before, one of the biggest issues is the issues of actually travel cost. Okay. So let's say if you're in Livingstone, you have to travel all the way to Lusaka to see some of the specialists inside in Osaka, and it's also very expensive just to see specialists in Osaka. Let's say for a pediatrician, most hospitals will charge you up to as high as just $100 per session. Okay. So what we're trying to do is find a way of actually making it affordable for that. Second of all is issues of medical records, right? So most of the time you discover that when it comes to medical records, they are given books. Even at 2TH in this era, people are still using books around. So if that book is lost, you lose your entire medical records. If you travel a lot, you end up losing your medical records to see some of the medical history you've ever had through an underlying disease. So the idea is actually being able to use technology to actually leverage on that, being able to see how far technology can assist in keeping some of these records and be able to move with them using a smartphone.
Oh, perfect. Just on there, now I'm looking at the people that will actually be using it. How user-friendly is it, or how user-friendly will it be to the end user? The fact that you're saying you're actually at a stage where you've actually advanced, but obviously there are one or few things that you may need to conclude. But has it started being rolled out to the people out there? How have you made it so user-friendly?
So actually, thank you for the question. One of the things, it's been an ongoing process. This innovation started in 2021, and ever since that time, been trying to see how best actually work out to be able to roll out easily. So through different competitions, we've been able to understand and get different advice and do different tests. If you saw the first launch of our first try to launch our first product, the first version of it, it was really ugly, hard to use, and everything else. But as we have tried to roll it out and apply different competitions, so we did win the Zicta Innovation Competition first prize. But as of last year, just to test our innovation, we did try to compete in different competitions around the world. So we did compete for the FOIA Awards, Entrepreneur of the Year, won the first prize. So also won the Asian Awards against about 10 countries. The FOIA is about against 8 countries. Okay. So basically, based on those results, they would obviously give us some of the feedback and they test it in different countries to see some of the loopholes it has, the interface, and they give us more insight to it, hence making us win the competitions. So this is actually the third competition. I've won the first prize already in the space of less than 6 months already. So in terms of how user-friendly it is, it's very user-friendly where it is, at the stage where it is right now. It's easily accessible. You can easily use it. You can use, payments like flawless. Right now, you can use Airtel Money, MTN Money. You can actually using a Visa card as well. So all those things actually already been implemented in the solution.
Okay.
So it is kind of versatile.
Okay. I think maybe I'll be asking it back again. How is it already accessible to some clients right now? To how can I put it? Maybe to patients. Yeah, is it already accessible? You are still maybe trying to make it at a certain point before you can actually have it accessible to everybody, or it's accessible as it is right now?
So right now we're actually doing pilot tests, so
Okay.
totally accessible to the entire public at the moment because of the sensitivity of the data.
Of
Like I
course.
said before, one of the things we are talking about is patients, privacy.
Confidentiality, yes.
Exactly, and their privacy. You don't want the case where someone is able to share some of these things, social media platforms. Maybe it's a MP, for instance, or
Oh,
it's,
yes.
the HH or whatever. But the truth of the matter is, you don't want to be in a situation where people are able to now share this information anyhow to anyone. Obviously, be centralized. So the idea is actually make it very, very secure. Obviously, through Zicta, obviously, we have been able to win the competition. Also, be able to use some of the expertise to assist us to make sure it's actually something that is 100% secure before actually fully launch. So right now, we're the phase of just securing the database and ensure that information is highly secure, are able to access it, and all that information is highly confidential. Because, like I said before, it's very sensitive information be shared. So that is where we are right now. In terms of the platform, all the aspects are actually working fine.
Okay.
The video conference is working fine.
Okay.
The how to book an appointment is working fine. But the only aspect we're working on is just fixing that element. Once that element is fixed, then obviously we just go live. So we're hoping in the next 2 months or so, 3 months, 2 months, hopefully 2 months, less than 2 months, we should go live. So our plan is to obviously roll it out to the public by end of April. Should be able to access it live once that is sorted out. Like I said before, that is where we are right now.
Oh, perfect. Okay, just from the Zicta innovation program, and also the other competitions that you've actually won prizes, what have you learned or gotten from these competitions? Maybe particularly we'll start with the Zicta Innovation Program Challenge. What rich information that you get that, of course, helped you actually even to improve more on your project? Do you have anything that you can actually say?
Yeah, yes, definitely. I mean, in as much as we won in different countries, we say, but then Zicta actually gave us opportunity to actually be able to find the way to actually scale it to the Zambian market, for instance. So the innovation program is actually an intense program, almost over 6 months of learning, meet different experts in different areas, from things like the Pakra, from Airtel to Bongo Hive. So that's some of the partners which I obviously worked with closely. So you learn things like marketing, basically through some of the Zicta, the Airtel experts, how to actually market your product, how to actually grow your business, how to actually start a business, things I never learned about, how to actually patent the platform itself, things of patenting, how to basically obviously talk about data privacy as well from the Zicta Data Protection Act, things to look into before I launch the product. Okay. So there's so many elements to it. It's a very, very good program, and obviously I encourage everyone to apply to it. Actually, I think that there should be a launch soon, and there's so many elements to it. So if you are obviously a startup and you have no idea how to start a program, maybe you just have an idea. So this program actually gives you that opportunity to able to actually have insight in some of those elements. So it is actually definitely a 10 out of 10, and I really commend Zicta for this kind of innovations.
Yeah, perfect. just to get what expansion or how can we put it? Is this innovation going to particularly just be in Zambia, or are you looking at also trying to target Africa and maybe even the world? Do you have any intention of actually expanding it even further, other than just having it in Zambia?
Yeah, so first of all, obviously, the first pilot obviously will be in Zambia. Okay. Like I said, most people still travel. I gave an example, some kind from Livingstone to Lusaka, but other people travel from Lusaka to South Africa to India just to go to get some consultation. So the idea is then to expand in a way to have it in different countries, different specialists who are specialized. So like most of those, what we're looking at obviously for the specialists, for instance, the obviously all the qualifications will be checked and verified, and the goal is to have at least minimum 5 years experience for the doctors, and do different especially different fields. So you've got things like mental health experts, you've got things like general doctors and all those elements. So the idea is now to be having a global franchise for Africa, where we'll be able to just talk to different experts in different countries and get different feedback, and also different specialties as well. And one thing, bit about the platform, like I said, for all the doctors obviously will be checked to verify the qualifications, and you as a patient, you have the ability now to actually to know the qualifications. Most hospitals just go in, just see this Dr. Banda, for instance, and that is it. You don't know what they're specialized in and all that. So with our platform, we're able to know exactly the kind of field they're specialized in, so also the country they'll be in or the town they're in as well. So that is where we're actually looking to. So obviously, definitely, we're looking to expanding, obviously, reach the globe on different continents as well, not just Africa as well.
Okay, great, good stuff. And just as you heard, viewers, that's Doc on Alert. Very, very powerful project. You'll be able to talk to your doctor, far away, wherever you are, remotely, and you'll be able to get that information and consultation that you need. You don't even have to spend money, so you can see how technology is actually reducing your cost of actually traveling and actually meeting the doctor, but you can actually, use your phone and be able to communicate to your doctor. Wonderful things happening there. Just as we come to the end of the program, what words of encouragement do you have for innovators that did not win probably in the ZICTA innovation program, maybe even other competitions that have been there, and also those who will be competitors in a similar competition as the one at ZICTA? What words of encouragement would you have for especially the youth that actually participate in these competitions, that want to actually use ICT as a way of actually employing themselves? What words of encouragement do you have?
I think for me, obviously, it's failure is obviously something people need to learn from as well. So you need to understand why I need to obviously go to a drawing board, try to understand what would have gone wrong and what can improve on. I've actually lost several competitions for this first win. I mean, I've been to different competitions, be it Bongo High, here locally, and I've lost. I got the finals, and I'm thinking I'm going to win the competition, and it's very painful. It is very painful because you put in your all, and then obviously you lose your money, lose other people's money, and hopefully you try to obviously open your idea actually go to market. So for those who have lost obviously the idea is for them to always don't give up on your dream. I mean, that's one thing I've learned about these innovation competitions. I started in 2021, and I didn't get any major funding to this year. 2 years later, it's been like 3 years. This is only when I'm actually being recognized actually in Zambia. So you can see the kind of pressure you get, the kind of intense stress you get, especially from losing. But my encouragement, don't give on your dream. Just continue persisting in it. Get mentors. It's very good to have mentors. Bongo has got some very good programs again to encourage you to actually be able to meet some of these mentors and improve on your idea. Also, other things, obviously, your idea also has to be scalable enough. How good is an idea? Is able to scale to a larger market. So for those who haven't won, I would just encourage you not to give up on their dreams and just continue pushing, and hopefully something always gives up, has to give, So eventually something definitely has to give. So for me, if your idea is good enough and you believe in it, because you are the one of the idea, just make sure you believe in it and just have faith that it actually eventually go through. Like I said before, it took me 3 years to win any form of award, and that's like 3 years of sleepless nights when you get recognized as a very good innovation. People, when I started the innovation, people, including my family, didn't believe in my idea. They didn't know it's too advanced for Africa, this can't work. A lot of discouragement, trying to get money from people to assist you to grow your business. It's hard. It's a lot of sleepless nights. So don't give up on your dream. That's actually what I can say about those.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Moyo, and best of luck with your project. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, viewers, for joining us. See you next time.